Hello Sam, we have finished your machine and today I will take the video to show you the basic information about this machine and also how to install the machine and how to operate the machine. First, I will show you the dimension of the machine. For the total line with the loading table, nesting CNC and unloading table, the total length is 10.8 meters. For the weight of the machine, the total weight, including the total gantry and also 2 pumps and control cabinet, the total length we can control in 3.4 meters. And for the height of the machine, it's 2.4 meters maximum. As you required, you use 2 German Baker vacuum pump. For now, we install like this. But when you got the machine, you can place this one here. So 2 pumps will be placed like this. 1 front and 1 back. When we transport the machine, loading the container, we have to remove the gantry, the total gantry, and put the total gantry on the table. So when you receive the machine, first you should install the gantry like this. And after that, you just first put the machine in your factory and adjust the level. First adjust this machine in 1 level, and then you put the loading table here. When we put the loading table here, you can the distance from the loading table from here to here maybe 10 centimeter or 8 centimeter. It's okay. And for the table, it will be in the middle of the machine. This is the loading table. And when we install the unloading table, we make sure this one is alignment with this part. And for the height, this part will be a little higher than the belt. After we put all the machines into 1 line, then we need to prepare to connect the main power. For the main power, for this total machine, we need 3 power keyboards. First for the label machine, second for the main machine, and the third one for the unloading machine, unloading conveyor table. For this machine, how we connect the power. As you can see, for now we connect the voltage is 380, but for in your country you need to connect 480 directly to be here, 3 lines. And this cable you need for this one 4 millimeter square millimeter 4 coils. So we just connect the cable to be here. 3 lines, live lines. But for this one, when you got the machine, know this part, because this is for temporary, just for the testing the machine. When you got the machine, you just connect 3 live keyboards to be here. The voltage should be 480 and 3-phase 60 Hertz. This is for the loading table. For the power cable for the machine, for this machine, we just need 1 cable connect to the control cabinet. We can see here. We need 1 cable, at least 6 square millimeter, 4 cores. We connect to be here. 3 live wires and 1 natural cable. At least 6. It's better you choose 8 square millimeter for this machine. We only need this cable, no need other cables. This is for the power of the nesting machine. And the last cable for the conveyor belt. The voltage for this cable is 480, 3-phase, and 1 natural cable. So we just take 1 cable and connect to be here. 3 live cables and 1 natural cable. So 3 live cables. Sorry, this is for the earth. 480 volts for this machine. For the cable, you can choose 4 square millimeter 4 cores cable. After we finish connected the power cable for all these 3 parts, we need to connect the vacuum pump also. For the vacuum pump, we make 2 cables already. So when you go to the machine, you just take these 2 cables and connect to be here. Three live cables for vacuum pump 1 and 3 live cables for vacuum pump 2. And this is for the earth. Okay, we just connect to be here and here. These 2 terminals, 2 groups terminals are for the 2 vacuum pumps. After we connect all the power cable to the machine, we switch on the machine from here. So this is off. So we just first check the voltage should be 480. We must make sure that. After that, we switch the machine on. Then the PC will start automatically. And here it's on-off button. Normally we keep it on. After the machine is on, so we just press this software, Home software, the controller. We double click it. The machine normally, because when we during the transportation we will disconnect the power cable and encoder cable for the Y-axis, X2-axis motors. So here will be alarm. So how we can remove the alarm? We just press this button. Then we find the calming setting, and then we choose driver parameter. We press it. After that, we choose import. And then we go to computer and find a disk, D disk, and choose this parameter. This is the servo parameter, which we make the backup files here. Then we press open. So the controller will import all the parameters back. After that, then we press close and close the software. After that, we restart it. After restart, the alarm will disappear. Then we need to set the mechanical position for the origin position for the y-axis, because for x-axis and z-axis we didn't disconnect the motor, so the mechanical origin didn't change. But for y-axis we need to set. How we set? First, we press hand wheel, and then we choose y-axis for hand wheel. This is hand wheel. We can move the XYZ axis by this one, and then we go to y-axis. We just need to set x-axis, not y-axis. X-axis. How we set? So this is the linear rail. So we just measure from the linear rail to this end. The distance should be 20 millimeter. So first we move the x-axis to make sure this is the 20. After that, we go back to the controller to set it. After we move x-axis to be the 20 millimeter. So we go here, we press this button, and reference point, datum, press datum. And we need to input the password. The password is NC_STUDIO. Then we press confirm. After that, we just set x-axis. No need to set y and z axis. If later the x and y and z axis lost the mechanical position, we need to set. But when you receive the machine, it will not lost the mechanical origin place. So we just press X. Then we close it. After that, we restart the software. After finish this, we need to connect the air to the machine. So we just take this out and we connect the air to be here. For the air, it must be 0.6 amperes. We have to connect here. Here we'll show the values. After we connect the air, we just put this back. After everything is fine, we need to check if vacuum pump rotation direction is correct or not. So this is vacuum pump 1 and this is vacuum pump 2, the button. So we need to switch on it for 1 or 2 seconds to check the direction. First we check this one. For example, we press this button. When we press the switch on button, it will rotate like this. This is the correct direction. That means the pump works fine. So after we check in the first one, then we check the second pump. So we make sure all the rotation direction is correct. Then that will be fine. The next, I will show you how we put a new tool into the tool magazine and try to measure the tool and try to measure the drilling head. We take the tool and the tool holder in the toolbox. So we put the tool inside and we use this one to put the tool holder inside. After that, we tighten it. After we tighten all the tool, so we can press this button to put the tool inside the tool magazine. First, we keep press this button, then put the tool holder into the spindle. After that, we remove the button. So the spindle will clamp the new tool. But we must make sure one thing. Here is the current number, the spindle number and current number. It's number 1. So what that means? It means we must make sure T1 here no tools, because this tool is inside the spindle. We can put other tools into the tool holder. So when the machine changes tools, first the spindle will put T1 back to this pocket. After that, it will catch another tool. So that's why we need to make sure if the spindle number and current tool number is number 1. So we must make sure number 1 has no tool. If the spindle number and current number is number 2, we must make sure T2 has no tool. It's empty. After we put all the new tool into the tool magazine, we need to measure the tools. How we measure? So we go here. We press measure button. And then we can use, this is when we press that, it will measure this tool, only one tool. But if we use using multi-measure, so we can mark which tool we want to measure. For example, now we have a T1, T7, and T12. So here we use pressure and mark the using multi-measure. And then we choose T1, T7, and T12. Then we press start. Machine, then it will show, are you sure to measure length of current tool? We press yes. Machine will go to touch the sensor. After that, machine will go put T1 back, then take T7, then to measure. Then the machine puts T7 back and takes T12. After we finish measure T12, then we need to set the delta Z. That means we need to set, we press this one, finish. Then we move, we need to set the distance. The distance from here, the surface of the tool sensor to the surface of sacrifice MDF sheet. How we do that? First, we make sure, for now, just now we finish measure T12. Then we move T12 manually to touch the sacrifice MDF sheet. Then we set on the controller. So now we move T12 to touch the sacrifice MDF sheet. What we do, we switch on two pumps, and also we switch on the vacuum suction. The machine will hold the sacrifice MDF sheet. So now we will move. We use the hand wheel. We press hand wheel and we choose Z axis, and we can move tool down. Now we move to touch the sensor. When we set this value, we must make sure the vacuum pump and the vacuum suction must be on to hold the sacrifice MDF sheet. After we move to the position, then we go back to controller. After we move the T12 to touch the sacrifice MDF sheet, we press offset manage. Then we press this button. Sorry, we press this one, and then we press set. We press yes. This distance, when we finish press set, we got one value. The controller will automatically calculate the distance between tool sensor and sacrifice MDF sheet. So this is the distance. Controller will automatically write the values to be here. This is how to measure tools and how to set the distance between tool sensor and sacrifice MDF sheet. And next, let me show you how to measure the drillers. So first we will move the axis up. Then we press drill. As you can see, we have 12 drillers. So we can choose any one to measure. For example, here, if all your drillers will be in the same length, then no need to measure one by one. We just choose measure all. And for example, we choose T21. Then we choose. First we choose 21. Then we press measure all. We press yes. The controller will go to measure T21. After measure T21, we can check, because we choose just now, we choose measure all. It means here, the tool parameter. As you can see, we measure T21. The Z offset. We got the Z offset values. Then, because we measure all, we choose measure all. Then, it writes all the other drillers at the same numbers. If your drillers is with different lengths, then you have to press measure. First, choose the tool number. Choose the driller. Then measure. The machine will go measure the driller only one. After we finish measure all the tools and all the drillers, then we can import the files and load the files and try to run try to cut it. Then we put the driller back and switch off the vacuum pump. Here we press multitask. There are two ways to load the files. Normally, because for this machine it will automatically label functions. So we just use multitask manager. First, we choose this and press it on. After that, we press choose a file. I put the file to be auto label, the test files. Then we choose the XML files. Then we press open. The file will be showing here. If we press start button, the machine will automatically first label, then drilling, then cutting. But now, because on the table there is no labels, so first I will load one panel to be the machine. So I press load and unload and press yes. The machine will go to load the panels to be the vacuum table. Before we run in the file, first we must choose. There are different size panels. First is, the length. This is the length, 8 feet, 9 feet, and 10 feet. So for this table is 8 feet. So we choose 8 feet. Then we press multitask manager and press this button to select the file, XML file. In the file folder, as you can see, it has NC file. It has a .cvc file. This file means the label's position, and also it has XML file. This, which normally we choose this file. So the machine will know first label, then drilling, then cutting. So we press this button, choose this file, and press open. The file will be loaded here. If you have different, the same design, same panel, you want to machine many panels, the same panel, you can change the values. This value now is 1. If you need 10, you can input 10, then press enter. After that, we just press start button. The machine will first label, then drilling, then cutting. So let's restart it. Just lift the Z-axis up and let the machine walk in the air. Now finish label, then drilling. Now finish drilling, then cutting. Machine will pick up P1, then cutting the panels. I lift the Z-axis up so it will not cut the panels. Now, machine will go to unloading the panels. We have a M code for loading, unloading movement. So we can add any M code into the NC file if we need.